we should be challenged by the gospel. We should be challenged to change and to get more on the right path. The word that the Lord gave me a year ago was this: there's only one way of doing things. Ask the one who's been doing it right forever, and do that. To really ask the one who's been doing it right forever, the Holy Trinity without beginning or end, and do that forever. Even though I walk in the dark valley, I fear no evil. You are at my side with your rod and your staff that give me courage. Your word, the rod and staff, your word of God, and knowing God is truth for us. And you spread the table before me in the sight of my foes. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. The Eucharist. Feed us with the Eucharist. And then we're sent forth with the knowledge, only goodness and kindness shall follow you all the days of your life, and you shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. So, if you want to just throw it out there and spend some time in prayer, Psalm 23, the Mass, and a metaphor is a metaphor to put that all together. How does Psalm 23 relate to the Mass, and how can that relate to a metaphor of a shepherd leading the sheep into green pastures to protect and nourish us, to call us to greater and more life? I want to read a little card that I got from this kid's not Catholic, but he wants to become Catholic. He just graduated from high school. He sent me this card, brought me to tears. And this is what the medal is all about. This is what Mass is all about. Father John, I am truly blessed to have found this Catholic Church. I've struggled for years to accept God into my life. Just when things seemed hopeless, God brought me to this church through you and Kelly Butler. I thank God for every smile, teaching, and tear I get from this church. So this comes from a kid who was hopeless. And he's come to know the Good Shepherd through us. And he's thankful for that. It's the church. It's the Mass. It's important. Do we believe in the real presence of Jesus? Do we believe that this is the greatest gift? John Paul II. Nothing contributes more to a child's salvation, and nothing makes the environment where he grows up and develops more joyous than his being born and growing up in Eucharistic love. Eucharistic love. You will not be happier or more loved in Eucharistic love. So, if I may I challenge us all? We have a lot of people that are signed up to go to church here. And we have maybe 50 to 70 that show up for daily Mass at 8 o'clock in the morning. If we truly believed that this was Jesus, I submit that this church would be full. Daily Mass. Or a lot more full. Do you believe? Do you believe that this is so important that this would be even more important than breakfast or the paper or coffee? This Eucharistic love. Coming into the middle with Jesus in the Mass. To move from a life of hopelessness to hope. Do we believe, do you believe in the real presence of Jesus Christ? To be challenged with that. What will we do? What lengths will we go to be here? To receive. Not just partially from the Lord, but full body